So reloaded, we've got 4 saddles, we've got our bridles and our extras. Yeah, we've got the 3500 watt inverter generator that we actually converted. Hopefully that didn't, hopefully the battery ain't run down on that thing.
With the remote start.
Yeah, we've got a remote start on the Predator. Guy out of Arizona does the remote start on the Predators. So there's our fence post stakes, there's our grill, there's all the boots, and then up above here's the fence and the charger. And then we've got our bridles and whatnot. And then we close that up. And if we walk over here, we've got all of our blankets and most of our sweat pads. We were watching Mount Canary Company. He uses these foam pads on his mules, help them sweat a little more even and make the saddle a little more even. So we've been doing that on the 2 older mules. Seems to be working real good along with their blankets here. The mare and the little mule, we've been using impact gel pads with the sweat pad. And then back there we have a footman's loop, and we hang all of our hay nets, because we'll make up, you know, with 4 in the morning, 4 in the evening, so we make up all of them that we have. So you know, this one's got tarp, and there's a painter's cloth, and there's a water pump, and there's extra lights and hooks. This one that Jake's messing with, it's got all of our solar lights. We've got rope in there, we've got paper towels in there, spare boots bucket, and our canvas bucket with all of our
odds and ends
and tools and connections and stuff that we carry with us. So, and these shadow trailers, the stalls are really wide, so this might look a little confining as you're looking in here, but there's actually a ton of room in there, and Misty's up in this one, so you know, she's got lots of room. Up there above our chairs is we've got insulation cut that we can put in all the windows. We're working on insulating the top, so it turns slow here. So we've got our hoses for our pump and moving our water, because we usually have an extra 70 in here. We've got 35s up top, 2 35s and a 70, so that gives us 140 gallons of water for the horses and us, and then we've got the pump that we can pump with. This is an automatic water. You'll see it in other videos. It mounts on the ladder for the hay rack, and we gravity feed the water down. So we've also got a thermometer sensor in here, and we can run the thermometer from the living quarter up into the truck, and we can watch how hot it's getting back here to see if we need to adjust airflow for them or anything like that, because you damn sure don't want them to get too hot. They do all right in the cold. We've got another blanket bar here.
Is it
for the sweat pads? So, and all this stuff, so you got the track right here, all this stuff slides off. But all this came from Lowe's. The baskets came from Lowe's. It's one of those systems. You know, here we've got the manure rake, the shovel, and the broom for sweeping all this out. Got our tree savers for our high line, which our high line's in the back tack, and we've got a few little clamps here that we use for clamping down tarps or whatnot. So we do, I don't know if you've seen up here, we do have a camera system that's in the truck. We've got a camera here, and then we've got one on the back, because we pull as you've seen in previous videos, we've pulled our trailer with our side-by-side and our motorcycles and four-wheelers, whatnot behind us. So, but this camera here, you can see, you know, you can see about this much of her get around here to it. You can see her in the front stall right here, but you could see them all. So just in case something were to happen and they were to start to go down or having some issues, at least we can stop and check on them if we weren't planning a stop. So vents up in the top, and then there's all of our tie rings. You know, we always tie them. We don't leave them loose in here. So, and we're gonna try out this worm flooring system, see how it works. So on the back, you know, we bought these. I don't even remember who we bought these from.
I want to say
Chick Saddlery or horse.com or something, but man, those have been a lifesaver on being able to you know, to organize your stuff and kind of keep it. You know, you've got a you know, your fence charger tester, your fence tester. I mean, you know, fly spray, cotter pins, you know, more of this strap. You know, this thing broke here, so we have a stitcher in here somewhere that we stitched it back together, and you know, that's fixed again, and then our curry, you know, our brushes and our curry combs and all that. So in a nutshell, that's how it is there. Up top, I got to fix that light because we broke it, but up top we've got two 35-gallon tanks. There's that other camera up there also, but we've got two 35-gallon water tanks. We've got them plumbed together and they run down on this hose, and that's how we pull the ladder down and set the automatic waterer on there. Got the Easy Lube axles, so I grease them every year. We did flip the axles on this trailer to give us more height, because going into the Forest Service areas, you know, you do get, you know, as long as we are, because this thing's 38 feet long, I believe. But going into some of the Forest Service roads where we go, we needed more clearance, so we didn't take off the sewer tank and holding tank and all that. We got the X braces for our control there. You know, this is a Shadow with the 10-foot short wall. It's got the slide out couch, so we carry this propane tank. Lasts us a long time. I did add these stabilizer jacks on the front, and I mounted them permanent. I got the pressure washer here because we've been washing on stuff. Mounted them permanent. These two laying down here, they go underneath the back end to keep us from wobbling too much. And up here I've got two 6-volt golf cart batteries, and I think they're 230 amps a piece. So you know, 50% discharge is all you can do on those. So you've got 230 amp hours of power there. At some point we'll end up going lithium ion and trying to get into the 400 range. I think that box is big enough to fit it. When those go out, we'll end up spending a little bit of money on that, and we'll take the 100-watt panels out, and I'll mount about 240 up top to help keep that going. We got that the hell's it called? Starlink. We got Starlink at Elon Musk internet service. So we're fixing to take it out there, and we're going to try to run it off the inverter, and we'll do a review on it. It should work fine. We did not get the roaming capabilities on it, but it says all you got to do is change zip codes. So we're gonna try that, see if it works. So, and I'm running 10-ply Cooper Discoverers on this thing, and what we do is we run these tires for 2 years, or 2 to 3 years on this on this trailer, and then when they get done there, we will retire them to one of these other trailers that we own. We've got several. So anyhow, my little work area back here turned into hay storage. But anyhow, hope you guys enjoy this. We carry quite a bit of stuff with us, but we're, you know, sometimes we're 60, 70, 80 miles from, you know, from anywhere. So we try to make sure we got everything we need. Thanks, y'all.